lot of reasons why cats are abandoned over here and brought to us. Either the family is relocating, or someone has had a baby, or they have discovered that the kitten was, no longer cute and small and has suddenly grown up into a big cat and it's too much for them to handle. Pepper came to us as an adult.
Yeah.
Because the couple had a baby.
After they had a child, apparently the wife insisted that I don't want the dog anymore.
When people come home to adopt kittens, he gets so upset. So much so that when we just had a visitor coming and she so happened to play with one of our kittens, he got so upset he tried to hide the kitten under the sofa, hide the kitten under the bookshelf because he thought she was going to take her. He gets along perfectly with all of them. They might get a bit bugged with him and slap him now and then. Because he gets carried away, he starts licking them, so they all become wet, and I don't think they like it too much, but he really loves them. Because coconut head are troubling him. This is one of our cats who lives downstairs primarily. I remember the day I was in the shelter when she was being adopted by another family. They said, "Oh, it's a Christmas gift for my children." This was a father who had come. So I said, "Well, here's my number. If you have any problems, just call me." And sure enough, in 2 months, I got a call saying
Less
they don't.
than that, 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay. Anyway, so I said, "So what happened?" "Oh, actually, my wife is very upset because they are scratching the sofa." I said, "But that is something a cat will do."
Sure.
She was given up. The girl who adopted her liked her a lot, but her mother didn't want her. She's in fact the alpha female of this house, because all the cats have to listen to her in whatever language they have, and Pepper and the other dogs have to, they're bullied by her, they have to listen to her, and she pretty much is the queen. And she's Fern. Fern is a mystery cat because we came home one day and Prema, our house help, told us that someone came and left her. And we still don't know who it was.
Another thing we get is people come to us and say, "Oh, can we have a Persian? Oh, can we have a pedigree cat?" But the truth is that every cat is beautiful. This cat was picked up from the street as an abandoned kitten, and look at him now. I think anybody who thinks, "Oh, I want a beautiful fluffy cat in my life," would be very happy with someone like him. And he came off the street.
Yes, she's the one who only wants to eat on top of the dining table. She thinks she's a princess. And he knows he's very handsome, and all the girl cats love him. So yeah, he's just called Pompous because he is. He is a pompous cat. I know people believe that cats are asocial. It's just that they have a different way of showing their love than dogs. And for example, Surya is such an affectionate cat, but he's not going to jump on me the same way as my dog does. Sometimes when I'm petting other cats, this cat will come and urinate on me. So that's both a way of punishing me and saying, "You shouldn't be doing that, it should only be me," and showing the other cats that she's mine and you better keep away from her. So, he's a funny cat, I have to say. Little kittens are very playful. Sometimes I do get a bit worried when a family calls up and says, "Oh, we want a kitten because we have a small child," and it has happened that in a week or 10 days the kitten has been returned. That's because the kitten is biting and playing, but that's how kittens play. There are some adults that we won't give, like the 3-legged cat that you saw, because increasingly over the years we've started treating this as a kind of a halfway home. So if the occasional exceptional home comes where they say, "No, we just want this blind cat and we really just want to look after him and nothing else," then we are open to it.
Maybe 8 months, 10 months.
He's 8 months, but he's very stunted. Initially, even the vet thought that he had sight in at least one eye, but I discovered that he didn't, because he would bump into things and he didn't seem to know where we were if we didn't make any sound.
He broke his tail as well.
Yeah, his tail is all bent. He was brought by a friend of my husband's, and he was electrocuted. If you see the nostrils also, they are gone. There is a difference between an emotionally neglected cat and a cat that gets a lot of love.
They need as much love and affection as anyone else, and they respond to it, as you can see. She just came and sat on my lap and wanted to start cuddling.
I just call them Angry Ginger 1 and Angry Ginger 2, because they look at you like, "Just keep away from us, don't come near us." UFO is unfriendly object because he doesn't make friends with us. He's here. He's sleeping on this chair. So just tiptoe, because he'll get startled and then he'll try and run for his life. Run over by a car in Palm Meadows. A friend of mine who lives in Whitefield rescued him because of the hind leg injury that he received. He walks in a very awkward way. And I think that trauma made him, very afraid of people.
A lot of people pick up a pet as a fancy. They see it more or less as an animated toy. And 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, when they face the reality of the responsibility of looking after another life form, they don't want to do it. I believe you get unconditional love from a cat and a dog. I have both cats and dogs. I believe you get an honest communication with another life form, which is increasingly difficult to have with other people.
People who I don't know directly, but I know them primarily through Facebook, have come, given bags of food, they have given donations of money, they have given papers, newspapers, because we constantly need them. So yes, in that way, a lot of help has come.
But unfortunately, the number of people who contact us wanting to get rid of their pets and give them to us is vastly larger than the number of people who want to either help us or who want to adopt a cat.
What we really need desperately is foster homes, because right now you saw all our rooms are taken up and there are lots of other cats on hold.
We stopped taking extra kittens and cats to the shelter because we realized the people in the shelter have their hands full also. In society you can't expect institutions to fix all your problems. People also need to step up and take responsibility. Sometimes people ask us, why do you look after kittens? Why don't you look after children? There are so many homeless children. There are multiple causes out there. I'm not saying that this is the most important cause, but this is what we were drawn to. And I think each of us needs to take up something that they believe in and work towards it.
You should see this.
Yeah, Pepper don't be in the way. She's not going to take Bibi. Don't worry. So right now Pepper is appealing to you not to take Bibi.